Hi, let me ask you a question. You want a whole Saturday full of family fun? Don't go anywhere.
Stay tuned, y'all. Hi, and welcome to the ArtsFam podcast.
The only show of its kind that spotlights the arts and entertainment scene in Southern Maryland.
We're your hosts, Lindsey, Pommerenck, and James LePore.
Nice to meet you.
And every week we bring you an engaging interview with a local artist or entertainer, plus a bonus list of even more fun things you can do this week in Southern Maryland. As you're always saying, James.
You don't need to be brave. You don't need to have courage, because the ArtsFam is here with your entertainment coverage.
I mean, what else do you say?
I also say there's more to do in Southern Maryland than you have time to do.
Absolutely, I know that's right. Speaking of, James, where are we at?
We are in the heart of Leonardtown at the first of what hopefully will be a yearly event, RenFest Southern Maryland.
Oh.
And these two ladies are the coordinators of it. We have Dawn Campbell and Corey Erickson.
Well, hello, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us. And our lovely viewers, tell us, what can we all expect from the RenFest coming up this Saturday?
Well, we are looking for an entire day full of medieval merriment, great food, lots of beverages, of course, lots of activities. We have live musicians coming. We have acts coming, activities and things that you can take part in, all ages friendly, of course.
Okay.
A little bit of something for everyone.
Okay, so you could bring the kids. So it's family friendly, fun kids activities, if I understand. And even a little bit of laser tag, which, you know, I love keeping it interesting. RenFest is not supposed to be purely medieval, purely Renaissance. Guys, we live in the 21st century. You're watching a podcast.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, we do want to mention several times throughout this show that this event is happening this Saturday, May 25th. We know that, you know, we're cutting it a little close here, so don't wait. You've got one chance, one day, Saturday, May 25th. So, Corey, let me ask you, how did all this come about? Did you just wake up one day and decide, let's put on a RenFest?
Well, initially we started thinking about it when we started Viking axe throwing, being Erickson with a K. We're Norwegian, and we thought that, you know, it would be a good thing to do. And then we went to VikingsCon, which is up in Charles County, and met a lot of great groups that share the same passion and love for Renaissance festivals. And with that, they started coming and throwing axes with us and hanging out at Brudergarten, which is a great area for it. And eventually we decided that we should bring everybody together in one space in Southern Maryland.
Cool. Dawn, why don't you tell us about where physically we are in Leonardtown so people know?
Okay, so we are at Brudergarten Beer Garden in Leonardtown. We're about a block and a half off of the square in Leonardtown on Duke Street. We are located directly behind the volunteer fire department here in Leonardtown. We have a nice expansive area that we have actually expanded for this particular event. So for those of you who've been to Brudergarten before, you know we've got these amazing gardens outside. We have expanded, so we've got even more for everyone to enjoy at the event.
I had a little taste of it yesterday when I had the preliminary tour. There's a castle being built, folks. I mean, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I did not expect it to be this cool, this extensive, but, you know, look at these two ladies. They know what they're doing.
So there's going to be archery, maybe? A little bit of archery. Big axe throwing with Viking axe throwing.
Yes, and that's definitely Corey's bailiwick. She's got all that covered. She and Craig, who own Viking axe throwing, and they are our collaborators with Brudergarten Beer Garden. So, and they have done so much to make this happen. But yeah, I think Corey can tell us a little bit about what you're offering at Viking.
Oh, absolutely. We have axe throwing, we have throwing stars, we are going to have archery as well.
Wow.
In addition, we do have an apothecary outside, and we may have potions.
Oh,
That might happen also. And right next to us will be Wix Saga. And then out in that parking lot, there's a whole other realm of activities that are child-friendly and otherwise.
I've got so many questions. What is Wix Saga?
Wix Saga is a Viking reenactment group.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
In addition to that, we have HEMA, which is another group that comes in. They've actually come in fully dressed to celebrate their own weddings in our area because we have thrones and we have activities.
Wow.
And they've had Ren-style weddings, and then they've come and all celebrated here after You can see
Whoa.
the pictures on the Bruder Garden page.
Corey, how do
Okay.
people find you and your company when you're not here at RenFest?
We actually do mobile units all over the Tri-County area,
Mm.
and we try to focus on different festivals and things where we can market both ourselves and Bruder Garden and the town of Leonardtown as well.
Wow, I love that. I love when companies really lean into the community aspect. I know corporations are such a big thing, and so to see these homegrown companies taking the chance on something like Southern Maryland getting to have their own Ren Fair is just,
I know.
God, it's so
Leonardtown,
awesome.
arts and entertainment, man, it's the place to be.
Absolutely. All right, so what are some things that the attendees should be aware of before they come?
So we have, as we said, we've expanded our area. So our parking areas here at the Bruder Garden, if you're familiar with Bruce parking areas, they are going to be part of the village. So we'll not be parking there. We do have some additional parking outside, just outside locally of the area that we've secured here. So College of Southern Maryland is going to be a parking area. Also Leonardtown Elementary School is going to be a parking area. There's also an overflow parking lot here in Leonardtown. A map will be going out in the next day or two for all of our people following our Facebook page for RenFest Southern Maryland.
And the most exciting thing, the thing I'm so excited about, people are going to say, how do we get there from the parking lot of College of Southern Maryland?
This is so exciting. The town of Leonardtown has been so gracious as to allow us a trolley dedicated just for RenFest that'll be
Oh my
going
God.
between those parking areas so you can park comfortably. It'll be running from 10 in the morning until 9 p.m. And you can jump on the trolley. It's always a great time on that trolley, especially when the kids, they love riding the trolley. The trolley is free. Just jump on and it'll bring you right here to RenFest Southern Maryland.
So, okay, costumes. People, we're dressed, right? Should people dress up?
Absolutely. We are highly encouraging everyone to dress up. And then, of course, we are family friendly. There are going to be kids around. So
Yes.
just kind of keep that in mind a little bit when you're picking out your outfits. But yeah, as you can see, Corey and I are having a great time doing this. Everyone's, doing the dress. Even James, the hat. Good fairy,
I
bad
took it off.
fairy. Right, good fairy, bad fairy, a little in between. But yeah, so there's going to be so much here in that regard. And so the kids as well, they're going to have a great time, I think, doing the whole dress up.
And no weapons.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
No imitation
Because I know
weapons or anything like that.
That's a big part of cosplayers, the pretend weapons, but I know for safety purposes, you guys have
Yes.
requested no weapons at all.
Yes, we do ask for no weapons at all, and that includes anything that goes with your costume or even toy weapons. We want to make sure that everyone's safe and it just, kind of keeps everything nice and happy.
Corey, can you run down date, time, all that good stuff?
Yes. So it is this coming Saturday from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Tickets are $12 or $5 for children at the door. There are a few other things for families, just so they know. There will be several activities that do have a nominal cost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So just plan to bring a little extra for the petting zoo,
Okay.
the pony
Oh.
ride.
Petting zoo?
Yes, it's a local petting zoo.
Can I come in
On-
early to pet the baby goats?
Yes,
Please?
It's not Peppa Pig though. Peppa Pig is not friendly.
Okay.
No
It's a
to self.
killer
only,
pig,
only
right?
look at the killer pig.
Okay.
But yes, and in addition, the laser tag, and then of course we will charge a little bit for the extra, of course.
So what about food?
Food,
You know me, I'm always like, my number one thing is, what can I eat?
We got you covered.
Okay.
definitely got you
absolutely,
Yes.
we cover.
So we're looking at, of course, some of the traditional RenFest fare. So your turkey leg lovers are going to love that.
Yes.
The corn on a stick, and just a whole other collection of tasty foods and beverages. We have visiting brewers who are going to be here with an amazing collection of frosty beverages of the adult type.
I didn't
which
hear
will be
anything you
fantastic.
said after the big giant turkey leg.
big
It's
turkey
actually
leg.
a real, like,
It's a real yes.
They're everything.
Holy
They're the
cow.
best thing ever.
I've never been to a RenFest or a Viking fair
Oh
or
my
anything like that.
Shame on you.
That's
Well,
it. This is your
Yes.
break in.
I like
Yes.
turkey.
All right.
And giant pickles.
Yes.
And we just want to make sure
And
people
stilts.
understand this Saturday.
Wait.
So-
Wait. Stilts?
Still.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, and then there's silks. You
And
mentioned?
silks.
Oh, tell us about the
Yes.
silks,
Yes.
please.
Tell us about the silks.
Vertical Dance Company is going to be coming and putting on an amazing show. If you've ever seen them before, if you've never seen them before, I think you're going to be in for a real treat. I don't want to give away too much, but it's one of those things where they're, 30 feet in the air or something and doing some really amazing acrobatic type of stuff that's really going to be on.
I'm really good
And
at
the
doing
shimmy
that.
sisters.
It's like Cirque du Soleil kind of thing.
Something along those lines, yeah. I've
Nice.
seen them before in person and they are amazing.
How
It's
are they
a great show.
suspending people 30 feet in the air? Is that supposed to be a surprise?
Well, they have their own secret kind of fairy magic way of doing things.
I can't
It's
wait.
gonna be amazing.
Little pixie dust.
Now, will they be performing throughout the day or just certain times when people need to look at the program? By the way, when you come in, get a program. So will it be continuous or just at certain times?
They will be throughout the day. They will be set up on the main stage by King Blotto's area, and then they will also be out in the fairy area as well.
I wonder if King Blotto actually has time to talk to us. What do you think, Liz?
You know what? I think he could make a little time. You think so?
Why don't we go over and find out?
Sounds good. All right,
Don't
y'all.
go anywhere.
Stay right there.
We are here with somebody who looks remarkably like
Brad Pitt.
Paul Rose from, and that too, Paul Rose from the Newtown Players, who is the king. I assume you're here ruling over your subjects that people will meet when they come here on Saturday, correct?
Yeah, I am the King Blotto. I am Blotto. All the time I am Blotto. But my name is Blotto too. The coincidence. And I am in charge of the serfs and the peasants
Mm-hmm.
and the dukes and the duchesses and counts and viscounts. We are celebrating this beautiful RenFest. The Stimpy Fest was a flop, so we have it the RenFest. It's going to be awesome.
And we understand your alter ego, Paul Rose, actually wrote the script that the Newtown Players are following for their performances throughout the day, correct?
It's more like he vomited the script, but yeah, it is true. It's true.
Did it just come to you 1, 2, 3, or did you really put
More like 4, 5, 6 beers. Yeah. Then it
Got
came like a boulder on my head.
And I understand there's quite a few of the Newtown Players.
Oh, yeah. The peasants are revolting, and so is the acting. We have the RenFest here, the Bruder Castle,
Mhm.
and we incorporate the good Germanness of the Bruder Garden on the Viking horde. It's a D, horde. Behind this is the axe throwing.
Axe throwing.
Yeah,
Stand back,
there will
everybody.
be fighting, and there will be killing, and blood and death, and that's just in the kitchen.
No, we do understand
Really?
there is some choreographed fighting that we cannot wait to see a demonstration of.
Corey Erickson graft fighting. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, throughout the day, is this part of one continuous story that people come back to this stage?
This story has an arc
Okay.
from
With
beginning
Noah and the
to
animals?
the end. Well, there's a smell. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we have there will be the melee with lots of fighting, but there will also be food
Right.
and music and vendors with exotic wares from all over the known world. Some as far away as Waldorf.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Very exotic. No expense is spared.
Fantastic. Is there any part of this that is not suitable for children? Because we
Well,
expect families will
Anything
come
you
out.
might
and-
say.
Well, it depends on how liberal you raise your children. But
Don't be a little dicey around Paul Rose.
it's a little blue, but so is the sky, yeah? There'll be lots of questioning when you get home from the children. Yeah.
Well, parents, you got it right from the king himself. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your work schedule to be here today.
That's the king. What are you going to do?
There you go. So thank you very much, everybody.
Okay.
Saturday, you got to be here, see the king in person. Do you sign autographs?
No, I'm an illiterate kinds of king, but
Maybe kiss a couple babies?
I will, the babes. I will kiss all the babes.
Oh, babies love the.
Babies.
autographs, yeah.
Yeah, them too, whatever.
Okay.
right.
Next, we are going to see some axe fighting.
We will have some amazing demonstration of strength and skill with the axes and the quarterstaffs. They
Oh.
cost way more than a quarter.
Can't wait. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
Yeah,
much,
Don't go
King.
anywhere. We are now at the castle stage where two of the Newtown Players, Steve Pugh and Erin Graves, are here. They're part of a production that includes some seriously scary stuff, I would say. Let's start from the beginning. Somebody from the Newtown Players, I take it, wrote a script that would be used here?
Yep, Paul Rose, a member of NTP for a long time, wrote the script that was going to be used for this RenFest here.
Mhm.
And then Aaron and I, as directors, helped bring it about to the stages and bring about the fight choreography as well.
And I understand there's a lot more actors from Newtown that are part of this too, right?
Yep, that is correct.
Is everybody all part of the same story with just different segments?
About, yeah.
Okay, now I'm very excited to see. I understand that after this, you guys are going to be axe fighting. So, I mean, we just enjoyed you in Sherwood at Newtown Players, where you did sword fighting. So, did sword fighting there and learning that choreography, did that have any help when it comes to axe fighting, or is it completely different?
I think it's
only you can answer that.
it's a little bit of a different game. From my experience with the sword fighting and with the quarterstaff, axe is a lot more intimate. It's a lot closer.
Right.
Erin here has been showing me the ropes with it, with her vast experience with medieval fairs.
That's right.
Yeah,
That
I
was in
actually
your bio.
didn't really get
Let's
to.
talk about it.
I didn't really get to fight much during Sherwood, but I've been doing stage fighting since I was 12 years old with the Sarasota Medieval Fair. So, I mean, I did a lot of sword work, and then I fell in love with axes when I got my first feature fight at 17, and I've been fighting with them ever since. It's what I prefer to use. But choreographing axe versus axe was especially difficult because even when I fought with axes before, I was against a sword or I was against a spear.
Mhm.
And adding in another axe is just, to me, a lot more frightening.
I can
Because,
imagine.
I mean, these are dulled, but at the same time, at the same
Okay,
time, I
interesting.
mean, like, they're still moving with high momentum.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for the
And
viewers,
so
I
they
mean,
can-
these are real axes.
They are
they've got
axes,
weight.
not metal.
Plastic.
They
No
got weight to
plastic.
them. So
It'll hurt.
one thing I'm dying to know is during all the practice, and I guess you must have had quite a bit. Any close calls? Any mishaps or anything?
That
You
last.
both look relatively intact, so I guess.
I mean, a couple times, maybe one moves a little too far and you get a little bump or something, but and there's that flip you'll see that Steve really has to be careful about rolling.
Yikes.
Wow. You flip with axes?
Yeah, it's
What?
That's got to be seen to believe.
yeah, you'll see it. So, and that roll can be a little different every time. So afterwards, I'm always like, "Your shoulder good? Your shoulder good?"
yeah, it's just like any other choreography. You gotta take it slow, practice it, and really be methodical about it.
Very
Make
cool.
sure everyone stays safe.
Hey, now for parents who bring the whole family, is there any part of this that might be scary for small children that parents should know about in advance? Or
Honestly, I found that small children love the fights the best. The small children are the ones in the back screaming.
it's the old people that are fainting and stuff, right? Well,
What are you doing? Just finish it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like and it's gotten worse.
Kids are brutal.
But
They are.
but there's no there's no blood packs or anything, so you don't have to.
Yeah, we keep it
Worry so
a
much.
kind of PG-13 rating.
Okay, so like we're talking like Pirates of the Caribbean level.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fun for the whole family.
Yeah.
So these fight sequences that you do, is it plural fight sequences?
Well, personally, we have this fight, and we've got a big group fight at the beginning of the day. So after opening gate, the king's gonna kind of like lead everybody back here and make some nice announcements, enjoy the day, and there's definitely not gonna be any Vikings invading
None.
at that point,
Mhm.
which will not lead to basically everyone all together fighting. And so that's really exciting to see, like, so many people.
wait,
fighting
there's
at
multiple
once.
people fighting all with axes?
Not all with axes.
Not
There's
all with
swords.
axes. Swords, axes,
I've got
shields.
shields, yeah.
Water pistols, things like
Yeah,
that.
Exactly.
You know, the big Viking shield.
That's amazing. And you say you start the day with that?
Yeah.
With like 10 o'clock, I think it opens?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. At
Something
10
like
o'clock
that.
it
Okay.
opens.
Note
Make
to
it
viewers,
back
if
here.
you want to see all this
Get
from
to
the
castle
beginning,
stage.
get here for opening, okay?
Yeah.
Plenty of parking everywhere. So.
Absolutely, and it's a really great size space. Honestly, it's what you guys are building here is impressive, and like so super cool that like the theater community is working such close in tandem with like the nerdy community of Southern Maryland.
I mean, the Venn diagram is basically a circle.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
We're just so anxious to see this be a big success because if this is an annual event, I
Oh
mean,
my
it's something
God.
people are really going to
Yeah.
look forward to.
Absolutely.
And there are more fights than that as well. I mean, when Steve and I do our fight, it's part of a series of other fights
Mhm.
too.
Nice.
Yep.
So
And those happen later in the day around 3.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
around 3 you'll see a couple one-on-one fights as well.
Now, are
So-
announcements made like, okay, now the Newtown players are now back to the, King stage? Or,
Yeah, there's some skits that help tell the story of the day
Right.
and also lead into those competition fights that are happening.
And there's a program that will list different acts. There's a lot of wonderful musical acts as well at various places. So there's about like 3 stages, and you'll see in the program it'll list different, not just different musical acts, but also some of our scenes. And there's a little sword icon next to that show.
oh.
There will be
Pink pins.
So you
swords
walk in, you
involved.
look for programs right away.
Yeah.
Get a
Mhm.
program. Okay, so you know what you're doing. Because I got the little mini tour, big tour yesterday, and it just seems like there's so much stuff going on all at the same time. It's
Yeah.
truly amazing.
Yep.
People that come here Saturday, May 25th, okay, they're going to get quadruple their money's worth. There's just
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot going on here. I want to thank you two for answering all our questions. Could we maybe get a little taste of that axe fight, please?
We've got our axes.
You up
so.
for it?
Sweet.
yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Good.
don't go anywhere.
Enough!
Healed!
Okay, guys. Oh my God, we're here with Viking axe throwing.
And the owners,
Yes.
Craig and Corey Erickson, thank you for having us back here at what I think is one of the most exciting aspects of RenFest. I mean, it's throwing axes. How
Absolutely.
is this not fun?
Oh my God. So, real, I have never thrown axes my entire life, and I've always wanted to. So, thanks guys for watching this podcast so that I could have this experience.
Yeah,
And
without the
James, too.
podcast, we'd never be. Yeah, we'd be here Saturday.
Oh, that's true. That's
we'd be, throwing axes, which actually there's an additional cost for that, right? Not a big deal.
Yeah.
How does the cost and time work?
Well, it's $15 for 15 minutes. We're going to be open all day, and we're here every other day. The brew is open. And if you want any extra time, just let us know. We'll make it happen.
Okay, awesome. So it's not like 15 throws, it's 15 minutes.
15 solid minutes. We guarantee you're going to land an axe, too.
Oh.
We've never had somebody not be able to land axes and understand it fully here. So
Wow.
it's a guarantee.
All ages.
And Craig just mentioned a good point. They are always here on location. This is not just a special event, although it's very special.
Mhm.
But
Very
if you want to throw axes next week, they'll be here. So Is there any chance that Lindsey and I could maybe get a lesson?
Absolutely.
That's my
Right
dream
now.
come true.
Okay, you want to go first, James?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, speaking of special things, I have to go do some more planning because we only have
I
3
should have
days
said
to go.
age before beauty. Looks like I'm up first.
All
Craig,
right,
how
James,
do you throw
welcome
an
to
axe?
Viking Axe Throw. My name's Craig, of course, one of the axe masters down here at Viking. To throw an axe, we got a lot of stuff to throw with. We're going to learn with the axe style, the small axe. This axe will make one rotation at 12 feet or more. All these wooden posts here are 12 feet. She'll spin one time in order to get down here to its location. The easiest way to do that is a two-handed throw. I am right-handed, so my right hand wraps around the bottom of the hilt of the axe like so. A nice tight grip's going to lock your wrist. Your forearm, your elbow, shoulders moving, no flicking. My left hand wraps directly around your primary hand, and you're going up over your head. And the minute your fist is in front of your face, you want to open your fingers like you're casting a spell. It's that easy of a motion. This axe knows exactly what to do. So you're right-handed or left-handed?
Right hand.
Right hand wraps around. Tight grip like you're choking it. Hand right there. When you see your fist in
Okay.
front of your face, open your fingers like
I do
you're casting
believe
a
I can
spell.
do this. Ready?
And you're on. Nice shot. Right there, man. Good job.
Lindsey, you're
And
up.
it is that simple. My wife, she says, keep it simple, stupid. 3 things you gotta remember next. So, this is my wife's axe. This is mine. Everybody does it. It's
Okay.
tight grip like we're chipping it. Left hand's gonna wrap directly around, going to the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
When you see your fist right here, going over your head. Yeah! Open your axe.
Oh God. Okay. Oh dear Lord. Oh God. Why am I so scared? Okay.
Little bit. No, don't worry. You got it. Don't let her slide out. I want you to open up. In front of
Okay.
your face. Move back just a little bit more. You're right-handed, right?
Yeah.
So right hand wraps around. Do you want to go ahead and you want to start now?
Yeah, I mean, it's running. isn't it?
Oh, okay. Well, anyway. All right, Lindsay. So your right hand wraps the bottom of the
Okay.
hilt. Left hand's gonna wrap directly around your primary
Okay.
hand. You are releasing right here. Both your fingers will open like you're casting a spell. Go ahead.
So both will open at the same
Yep.
time. Okay.
Just like that.
Okay. Just really hard.
You got it. Yes!
Okay.
Bullseye! Good job, good job.
Thanks.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
more than I did.
That is so cool.
Second try. Look at that.
Yeah, but we guarantee you everybody lands an axe down here, and it's really cool. Go ahead, have at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I bet you it's
Oh,
gonna.
remember primary hand?
Oh,
Secondary hand wraps around. Consistency is key. Nice and right in front of your face. Yes!
Okay. Cool. Awesome. As you guys can see, that was honestly like okay for me terrifying, but I get scared easily. But it was so easy.
Anybody can do
Right.
it. Kids, and there's no age limit.
Mhm.
Any kid can hold an axe and can comfortably raise it. He can throw it too. We make sure of that. So anybody's welcome. Our granddaughter's 4 years old. She throws axes here.
Oh my
So
God.
bring them on. Yep.
Yeah, and I gotta say, guys, it's exhilarating. There's something about knowing that you have a weapon in your hand, and it's going to stab into wood. Like, anyways, guys, come out here, come to RenFest. Make sure you stop by the Viking axe throwing section of the fest. You will not regret it.
Hope to see you guys there. Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Craig. That was,
Absolutely.
oh God, that was a cool experience. Coming up next, we're going to close out this episode, but you know, we always offer you guys a couple more bonus events that are happening this week in Southern Maryland. If going to Southern Maryland first RenFest is not enough for you. Stay right there. Welcome back. Oh my God. Are you excited for RenFest?
I just threw an axe. What do you think?
Oh my God, me too. Oh God, I've never felt so much powerful. Like, oh, it was
I know.
amazing.
It was. People have to do that when they get here.
Oh,
Maybe
100%.
twice. Maybe twice.
Honestly,
Do it once in the morning, once in the afternoon.
Honestly, just find me here like 10:15 a.m. and just come pick me up at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Because RenFest goes from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. They're selling tickets at the door, cash only,
Mhm.
because this is their first year, guys. They didn't want to overcomplicate it.
But you can use card for the events, like
Yeah.
the axe throwing and the food.
Vendors,
Right. But
was
just
it-
cash at the door
Yeah.
to get your ticket to come in.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. Okay, so if that wasn't enough for you guys to do this weekend in Southern Maryland between the silks, the live entertainment, the music, the laser tag, the food.
I can tell you right now, I'm going to sleep all day Sunday.
Oh my God, yeah.
But if you still have any energy, we got 3 more events you can do.
Okay, so first we have auditions for the first show of Rick Thompson's new theater company opening night.
Exciting stuff. Our
God.
our very first episode was Rick Thompson talking about
this year.
the opening of the brand new theater.
Absolutely.
Everybody
So-
got very excited over that, and here it is.
Yes. So make sure you get out there. Here's some details for it. So it is an original production written by a guy named Mark Scharf. The auditions are Thursday, May 30th from 6:15 to 7:45 p.m. at the Charlotte Hall Library. And it's also Saturday, June 1st at 9 to 11 a.m. at Solomon's Library. And the performances themselves are going to be July 12th through the 14th and July 19th through the 21st at the Indian Head Black Box Theater. So I love that they're really incorporating all of Southern Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just saying this one county, they're really doing a smattering for
I
everybody.
have a question.
Yeah,
What's the name of the play?
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Ha! It's called Blue Mermaid.
Cool.
So I don't know what it's about.
I don't know how they're going to get all the water on the stage.
I don't know.
Black Box
Maybe it's
Theater.
a metaphor. I don't know. But go to the auditions to find out.
I want to see a water tank.
Okay, what do you got?
I've got Arts Experience, which is put on by
Okay.
the Arts Council of Calvert County. June 1st, if you go to the Calvert County Fairgrounds in Prince Frederick, there's going to be singers, theater performances, dancing, musicians, art, demos, booths, food trucks, vendors, all the arts in Southern Maryland. But I guess we have to go. Then it's got really all the arts and entertainment in Southern Maryland, right? So I'll meet you there, Lindsay.
Sounds good. All right, and then finally, we have a comedy at New Direction Community Theater, The Play That Goes Wrong, which is so much fun. It's full of lots of tech, if you're a big technical theater nerd like me. And, you know, that's one of our most favorite theater companies.
You know what? Yeah, they're one of the smaller theater companies, and yet they are, nobody does comedy like New
Yeah,
Direction.
it's so much fun.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
God. Okay, so that's going to be May 31st, June 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and that's at the Long Beach Community Center in St. Leonard. On Thursdays and Fridays, it will begin at 7 p.m., and on Sundays, it will begin at 2 p.m. So a nice little matinee moment. Which
That's
is
just
really
so much fun. I don't know what to
So
do with
much-
myself.
Okay, well, unfortunately, guys, that brings us to the end of this episode. But as always, we like to invite you, lovely, wonderful people, our viewers, to support us. And you can do that in a super free and easy way by liking, commenting, sharing.
Putting a $20 bill in a number 10 envelope addressed to Lindsey. Oh, sorry.
Basically free things, not money related.
No.
Basically just engage with this video in any way you can. The algorithm doesn't care how you do it. You can tell us this is the worst thing you ever watched.
And you know what the algorithm loves?
What?
When you send it to friends out of state,
Yes.
so they can see what we're doing down here in Southern Maryland.
And
Then they want to move down
It
here.
becomes a destination, honestly. I'm down
It
for
is.
that.
Yep.
You know, increase tourism. Woo! Okay. So you can also follow us on any of our social medias, which I will place right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
And as always, thank you so much, you beautiful human beings, for joining us on the ArtsFam podcast.
Take care.
See you next week.